So in science, you have already learned about the layers of the Earth. You already know that the Earth has a core, it has a mantle, and on the top, it has a crust. Okay, and you also know that Earth's surface, the crust, keeps changing all the time, slowly or fast. The fast changes are caused by volcanoes and earthquakes and also landslides. Okay, now today I will let you know or learn why earthquakes and volcano eruptions happen on Earth. Okay? Did you know that Earth's crust is not made of one single piece? Actually, Earth's crust is broken into pieces like this. Did you know that? Let me see. No, you didn't know. So now you know. Earth's crust is like a big jigsaw puzzle that looks like this. Look at that. Earth's crust is broken into many pieces. The best way to show it to students is through an orange. I prepared an orange for you today. So this orange is our Earth. Here we go. So what you need to do first of all is peel the orange like this. So this is the Earth and the skin of the orange is the crust. And you cannot peel it off in one piece. It's impossible. As you keep peeling it, the Earth's crust will keep breaking into pieces. It is impossible to peel an orange without breaking the skin of it. Okay, so I will just quickly peel this orange. And then, as you see, it's already broken into many little pieces. Okay, here we go. I try to keep it into one so I can later break it into smaller bits. Okay, so here are the pieces of the crust of the Earth. These pieces are called tectonic plates. The name of the pieces of the crust are called tectonic plates. And this one, the soft part of the orange that we can eat, which I will eat soon after this, is the mantle. You can see it's orange just like the mantle, and it's soft and squishy just like that. So the activity you can do, get some toothpicks like this. Your job is now to put the pieces of skin back onto the orange, like a 3D jigsaw puzzle. Good luck with that, because it's quite difficult actually to do. I already can't see one part, but okay. And this is the same that's happening to Earth. The crust is broken into many pieces, and they keep moving this way, that way. That's why the continents are all apart in different parts of the world. But if you look at the map of the world, one more time I share it to you, they look like they could be put together. If you look at South America here, and you look at Africa here, this piece would perfectly fit into here if you could move them together. That means long time ago, many 100 million years ago, these plates were all together into one piece. But because they broke up and the mantle under is liquidy and keeps moving all the time, the plates move far away from each other. Okay. So, good luck with reassembling your orange. For me too. So, here we go. My Earth looks like this now. Okay, so maybe this one is Asia now. This one is Europe. This one is Antarctica. And here we go. The Atlantic Ocean is forming. The places that you cannot cover will become ocean plates because they cool down and they become solid and become a new piece of crust, and they will be covered with water. That's where the water flows. Okay, this is one thing. Now let's see what else we have there. And after I finish this presentation, I get back to you and you can ask your questions. Okay, next. So they are broken up into pieces like this, and these pieces are called tectonic plates. Tectonic plates. Quite a difficult name, but this is what they are. Okay, tectonic plates. And they keep moving on top of the mantle. Now there are three ways they can move, and I will show you that on my screen. There are three ways: divergent, convergent, and transform. Oh, these words are very strange. What do they mean, teacher? Well, no problem. I'm going to show them to you right now. I'll need to fold my screen a little down. So I have some pieces of paper for you that I prepared. I hope you'll be able to see. Okay, so this is an example for divergent movement of the plates of the Earth. They are moving away from each other, like the arrows point. So one move this way, and then other one is moving the other direction. And as you see, the red part is the mantle that is going to be exposed, and it will come onto top and it will cool down, becomes dry, solid, and it becomes a new piece of crust. Okay, this is how the ocean beds form. This kind of motion usually happens under the ocean, divergent, where the plates are moving away from each other. Okay, another one is convergent. Convergent is when the plates are moving against each other, towards each other, like the arrows show. So this way is moving that way, and this one is moving that way, and they will collide with one another, and they will crumple each other up like this. This is the way how mountains are formed. For example, the Himalayas, the Mount Everest, was born this way. Two plates collided together and the crust was crumpled all the way up to form a mountain, just like that, because the plates are moving towards each other. So that's another way to do. And there is the third kind of motion, when the plates are moving sidewise next to each other. One is moving this way and the other is moving that way. So they are not colliding, but they keep like rubbing next to each other. This is called transform movement of the plates. And this is the one that causes lots of earthquakes, because as they keep moving next to each other, they rub one another, and that causes a lot of friction and vibration, and that causes earthquakes. This one is, for example, on the west coast of the United States in California. Okay? And I see many hands are up. That's good. You have lots of questions. But there is one more way to show this to you, and that's called the Oreo. Because Oreos have crusts and mantles, just like the Earth. So you will need, first of all, some Oreos. And of course, we need some paper towel, because later we want to eat the Oreos. So here is one. You take them apart. So the creamy part is the mantle, and this one with the no cream will be the crust of the Earth. We need to break it into two pieces. Okay, like this. Okay, so when you put them next to each other and you try to slide them apart like this, that's the divergent motion of the plates. They are moving away from each other, and you can see the mantle is being exposed. Another one, try to break it again into two pieces. It's when they are moving against each other, convergent, like this. And in between, mountains are being formed between the two plates at the boundary. And the third type is the transform way of movement, which is sidewise. And you can see that lots of crumbles, cookie crumbles, are being broken away. And you can even hear it. I hope you can hear. Okay, that causes earthquakes. And the good thing about this kind of modeling the earth is that at the end you can eat all the cookies. Okay, I don't see more hands up, so I quickly show you one more thing that I want you to do today in Seesaw. This is the one, look. So we have two things. Number one, you have to watch a video about the thing that I just taught you, plate tectonics. It explains better than me. And then you will click add response. And after that, you will need to put some words onto lines to complete sentences. Here you are. You can read these sentences and there is a missing word in each. So, for example, number one, Earth's crust is broken into many pieces. These parts are called, who knows the answer? Tectonic plates. What you need to do is click this tool here, the one that looks like a hand with the finger pointing up. So you can move these words around and you can move the to the correct place. Two major types of tectonic plates are, you will learn this from the video, they are oceanic. Where did it go? It disappeared. Okay, so I deleted accidentally. That's okay. You don't do that. And then, okay, we have only 10 minutes left. So do this one. And also, there is another one. Here, Jigsaw Puzzle of the Earth. I created this for you guys. If you don't have orange at home, you can do the same here. This is actually easier than the orange. Again, you need to click this icon that looks like a hand with a finger pointing, and then you can move the pieces of the jigsaw around and try to put the map of the earth together. Okay? Do you think this is something you can do? Right, something like this. And Antarctica is the last one. So if you are able to do this, you click the green check mark icon and you can complete your work. This is all you have to do. Quite simple.